Assalamu alaikum. Let's cook.
If you feel proud to be American, raise your hand. I will vote for Donald Trump.
After revealing he voted for President Donald Trump, Sejour is now facing backlash, and he's talking about it.
I understand that right now this is a very sensitive time for our community.
Wilkinson Sejour, the Haitian-American owner of Chef Creole, speaks with Local 10 after revealing to another network he voted for President Donald Trump. Now he's facing criticism as the Trump administration moves to end TPS for hundreds of thousands of Haitians.
I was given the impression, like everyone else, him being a business person, that he understands, how business is conducted and how he's able to grow and make businesses much more effective.
Sejour tells Local 10 7 Haitian TPS holders on his management staff quit right after a federal judge this week cleared the way for the end of TPS.
I've employed over 500 people, since the conception of our business. So again, it's terrible what's going on, and it's also terrible the disappointment that is being expressed on social media because of the decision that I've made to reveal my personal choice of candidate.
Sejour tells Local 10 he regrets that choice.
I can't support a candidate that is having this ripple negative effect on our community, on our economy.
If I was from Cuba or Haiti, I wouldn't like those people right there. To me, those would be the sellouts amongst the people. They would be the shine bones, the Cuban shine bones and the Haitian shine bone. I'm not Haitian or Cuban, but I would understand that if I was, I wouldn't like those people. I'm a black person from America, and to me, those people right there are the equivalent of a black Democrat American who's been voting the same for years. Equivalent. If I use my time and energy to get up and go vote for a candidate, there has to be something in this for me and my people to advance our lifestyle. If not, no vote. Now, you see these people right here, they didn't get their way and they're pissed. But guess what? At least they said something. You notice how now is a flex to show like white people, Cubans, other Latinos, Haitians, or whoever may have voted for Trump and is not getting their way. Maybe they're having their family sent away. Maybe the business is failing because they depended on immigrations to work at the business, whatever. Relatives crying, businesses failing. You notice how it's a flex to show that. And it's like a pointing the finger saying, aha, now look what you did. But at least those people are saying like, yo, I really effed up. I made a big mistake. This dude was supposed to do this. We thought he was going to do this and he didn't do it. These people are already admitting that they effed up quick. Within 2 years, they were already admitting we did the wrong thing. Those white crackers, those hillbillies, maybe some of them thought that, voting for Trump would make it better for them as racists. I don't know, maybe thought that they would get certain things on their farm. You notice those white people are quick saying, I effed up. I shouldn't have voted for this dude. These people are immigrants from another country, or they may be a white person. I don't know. So me, I know that I'm going to have different priorities when it comes to voting for a certain candidate. We just not going to vote the same when it comes to things. We have different political motivations. It is what it is. Or maybe we will vote the same. Who knows? Who knows where it may fall down at? But I get it. We just not always going to see eye to eye on them issues right there. That does not mean I'm going to be online mad and hating people from other countries, especially black people, and arguing and debating with other black people and talking this other stuff from. Because the way I see it, what am I doing online? Going back and forth, debating and talking to somebody, going back and forth and arguing with somebody who has totally different political priorities than me. The way I see it, I get yours, but get mine too. And that's it. We got nothing else to talk about as far as that's concerned. But my thing is this. It's a lot of these Negro Democrats, right? You got your Ben Crumps and your DL Huggy types, or black people from America who are pointing at these people, laughing as if it's a flex. How could it be a flex to you when you did the same thing for years and years To the point where you seen your grandparents doing it and you still haven't admitted it yet. You know what I mean? Look how fast these people responded when they didn't get their way. Quick. Look how fast them white supremacists, wherever they may be, when they felt as though Trump didn't do what they wanted him to do, maybe their business, whatever, they responded quick. Within the first term, 2 years, yo, I made a mistake voting for you, going at him. But we got black folks that are pointing at these people, laughing. I ain't saying that they should be caring. You could care about whatever you want to care about, because I think a lot of these people, like the ones shown right there, they some coons amongst their own people. You know what I mean? The Haitian dude and the Cubans. I wouldn't like them if I was Haitian and Cuban. You know what I mean? I wouldn't care for them too much. But I'm saying, how could a black person who's from America, who has been voting Democrat on the federal and state level, look at anybody, any one of them people, and laugh and say, oh, like it's a flex, like, look at you. Well, look at you. Look at you. Because this has been happening to you for the past almost 100 years. Your grandparents haven't even got anything from these people. Yet you still go out and cry and pout and vote and sweat for these people. Argue with others who say that they don't support it. The people you walk around with buttons on saying I voted and, you know, my ancestors died for me to vote, so I got to go out and vote for Kamala and all this other stupid stuff. The ones who say, oh, if you ain't vote, you can't complain. You know, them type of Negroes. Ask them if they're pointing at these people, like those in that video, the Cubans, the Latinos, the Haitian or whatever that might have voted, or Jamaican, whoever from wherever. Ask them, what has a Democrat politician ever did for their people then? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And ask them, well, why aren't you complaining like them white people, like them Cubans, like them Latinos, like the Haitian guy who voted? Why ain't you come out and say, listen, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have did this. You notice a lot of them people started saying F Trump as soon as it ain't worked out for them, because voting is supposed to be for them, for the advancement of their lives. That's it. They didn't wait. They were already saying that within like 2-3 years. Black people in America who have been voting Democrat 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, 16 years, nothing. Keep doing it. They not even mad. Just the same old thing over and over again. So if you're somebody who laugh at them people, those people who you laughing at, like them, actually got more access to their humanity than you. If you are one of them people, you know who I'm talking about, those who fall in this category. So why are you laughing? Actually, when you see those people and how they standing on their little business, even if we don't agree with them, you should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed, because at least them people standing for something. What have you stood for? What have you put your energy into? These are the guys that went out, voted for Obama. Okay, I get it. You wanted to. I never did, but I get it. Got nothing. Then you say, oh, we got to give him 4 more. Nothing. Oh, he ain't do nothing because the white people ain't letting him. Obama controlled the White House, the House, and the Senate at one point. Did nothing. Nothing for any of you Negroes. You know what I mean? And these are the same black people that cried for him, made songs, my president is black, and all this other stuff. He made sure that he took care of the people that he loves, the homos and the other white people. Believe it or not, he took care of white conservatives more than he took care of black people. You know what I mean? I seen a white liberal one time. Obama is their guy. This is a white person. I'm like, yeah, I can see why you like him and why you vote for him and all that other stuff. These people don't do nothing for my people. All he did was push the rainbow. And this person said, well, black people are gay too. I'm like, really? That's acceptable, huh? That's how low you look at us. This man, Biden Harris, they took care of the homos. Then Biden Harris make sure that they took care of the Asians as well with that hate bill. Nothing at all for the people who have been victims of white supremacist terrorist groups since America had been called America, the black people, my people. Yet those people, they got a bill, and what do I have to hear Negro peons saying? Oh, you got to vote for such and such, vote for her because they died to vote.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No, because whatever benefits that black family will benefit that community and society as a whole and the country.
Okay, so where do I benefit from billions of dollars being sent to Ukraine, Israel, or the Asian hate bill? Where do I benefit from that? Listen, if you are a black American person, you one of them Negroes who went out and put energy into voting for her or anybody from her party, and you pointing and laughing, thinking it's funny, laughing at the Latinos like it's a flex, or anybody who didn't get their way that voted for Trump, you trying to show that as a flex, and you voted for one of these people like that thing right there that was talking, you are 1,000 times worse than them because you never got anything. You went out and did it for nothing. Think about it. Those people thought they were going to get something. You went out and voted for somebody who said what that person right there just said. We're talking about we can go all the way back to your grandparents, your great-grandparents, still haven't got anything, yet you still do it. So who has more access to their humanity here? And I'm not saying I like them people, whatever, the Haitian dude or the Cubans and all that, whatever. And I'm not saying nobody should like them or you support whatever, you know what I mean? But who has more access to their humanity? Who's more in their right mind? At least them people started saying F Trump. As soon as it ain't work out for them, they started crying and boo-hooing and talking about it and running their mouths. Them hillbilly white people who didn't get their way, them too. Not all of them are, but the ones who have you seen them. We never did that, ever. You know what I mean? Ever. Check this out. Remember that time when I don't know if a lot of people know about this. Some of y'all probably seen it. Remember Ilhan Omar, right? Ilhan Omar, she's the pride of the Somali community. First Somali person in Congress, big politics and history, in American history. First one. She got in and started doing the whole white man worship thing. She's running around. She's going all the way against the dean. Her people are like, what? She had Batsy Boy parades, and she done went and married the white dude, all this other stuff. She's the pride of the Somali community. Look at what they did with her when she came out to a concert. Check this out. Dude is like, give her a break, y'all. Give her a break. That's a concert with a big time artist. And all her people are out there. She's supposed to be the pride of the Somali community. Look how they wilding out on her. F you, this and that, throwing up the finger. You know what I'm saying? Because she went against the grain. She didn't do, and she's not representing what she's supposed to represent. So her people are like, yo, get out of here. You an embarrassment. And I can see why. If I was one of them, I would be saying the same thing. Just like I say the same thing about my people, you know, who do that type of stuff. Man. And I'm looking at it like, wow, I wish my people could do that, man. They bring Hillary Clinton out to do a dance. That's enough. Biden, he eating chicken. That's enough. People clapping. They got these shine bones like what's her name? Jasmine. All she got to do is snap. All Jasmine Crockett got to do is snap her head and argue with a black. Oh, that's enough. Argue with a white supremacist conservative. Oh, that's enough. I'm like, wow, these loser politicians, they just come out and do anything amongst us, and we clap. We do all that. I got to see people sit around and have a dude who not even from us, Obama, half white. He could sit down and tell black people that we need to have a gay white dude in our life, and we'll clap and then invite him back. I mean, this is straight buffoon. This is straight ignorant. So, man, listen, this is my thing. The people who pointing at them people or whatever, the Cubans, the Latinos, the white hillbillies, or all those people who might have voted for Trump and now they pissed off and they voicing it and they saying it, at least they saying something, yo. At least that Haitian dude is like, yo, yeah, I messed up. Now, he's a big sellout to his people, though. Like, I don't see how he did that. But, you know, the Cubans, I get it. Y'all thought that Trump would just uphold white supremacy and be racist for you, but he started kicking your people out. You know what I mean? But, hey, at least they saying something. They crying, they pouting, they talking smack. I mean, come on, man. Anyway, people, easy.